Green Carnation.
Oh yes.
A band that recently released an incredibly badass album, a follow-up to their 2020's previous record. Incredibly good. I showed you some of the new tracks. Have you had the chance to listen to the whole thing?
Not the whole thing, I haven't yet, but I listened to a chunk of the album, and it's fantastic.
It's excellent. Yeah. That's a band from Norway, if I recall correctly. I happen to have a fondness for that place somewhat.
Yeah, those Nordic countries actually deliver quite a lot of great music.
Yeah, indeed. And these guys are a band that has been around for a good while. I've been a fan of theirs for since 2006, man. I've been following them since I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
And it's a band that never actually took off. They are very good. They have several records. They have a very, very prolific career. But not that many people knows about them.
Yeah.
Their music is clearly prog rock with metal moments.
Yeah.
Super heavy metal moments, but it's a very difficult kind of band to encapsulate in one genre. To clearly decide on which category they fall for. Because you got moments in which they go full on metal, but the vast majority of the music is kind of like very badass, kind of evil sounding with more energy, Pink Floydian.
Yeah,
Genesis-like.
The thing is that the moments where they go heavy, they go metal, they go truly heavy, they go truly metal. But if I'm looking as a more overview kind of way, I do think that they are a prog rock band.
Yes, and the whole metal thing is because of the guitar player in Torch. If I recall correctly, he was the guitar player for Immortal. Great band. Immortal is Immortal. No, Immortal, no. Dark Throne is either Dark Throne of Immortal or Immortal, because Immortal is freaking Abbott. Yeah, no, it's Dark Throne. It's gonna be Dark Throne or Emperor. No, it's Emperor. Sorry, I got my black metal and death metal kind of wrong today, but it's Emperor.
All right.
So yeah, that's why it has that.
What's a good way to get to know Green Carnation?
Well, I would say a good album to get into their music would be A Blessing in Disguise. That album is fantastic. It's kind of the most Pink Floyd record they got. It doesn't have that many bangers when it comes to being super heavy, but has plenty of great sounding music. And I would recommend the track Lullaby in Winter.
When tomorrow comes, all your worries fly.
That's a very beautiful quasi like solemn, like I got you, bro, kind of feel.
Okay.
Music that has this very beautiful atmosphere. The guitar is fantastic, sounds very, very cool. It's a clean. Most of the song is clean guitars and very beautiful vocals. The drums are punchy, big, and like kind of clashing with the ambience and the atmosphere. But it's a fantastic record. Also, the Writing on the Wall, that one is a banger of a song. Punchy, yes, like damn, it's good. I'm listening to it in my head.
Out of Green Carnation, actually, what I appreciate most out of them, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend as the entryway, is their first album, is the Light of Day, Day of Darkness. And the reason why I wouldn't recommend it as the introduction to the band is that it's way too much commitment just to be introduced to a band.
Because it's just one song.
Yeah, the entirety of the album is one song. It's like 1 hour and a little bit long, right?
It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so...
And it's just one track.
Yes.
If you bought it on CD, it's just the CD.
The thing is, even though that's far from a good introduction to anything, because 1 hour and 10 of your time to get to know a band, but the experience that it delivers is worth your time.
100%.
It's a very different musical experience because the fact that it is indeed one song, is not a bunch of songs.
No,
kind of linked together to make one.
It's not like The Wall. Get me?
It's one song indeed.
Yeah, because it's the same. It's the same idea of a conceptual album, but in contrast to what Pink Floyd did with The Wall, which is a series of songs that are interconnected. In this case, you're dealing with just one piece of music from start to finish. It's madness, man.
But it takes you many places. It's a very emotional ride.
Incredibly beautiful.
It's extremely expressive. It has plenty of different moments and movements. and it's beautifully done.
Yeah, it's an incredibly intense experience, man.
Yeah.
Musically speaking, is something that, damn. But it's a track that I rarely listen to, not because I don't like it. I love it so much that if I'm gonna listen to it, I gotta listen to it with no interruption. It's having the time to actually spend an hour listening to just one song is tough.
Yeah.
But totally recommended. But don't use that track or that album to get into the band. It's too much.
Yeah.
I recommend then, of course, as well, the Acoustic Verses. But that one is full on acoustic music. No heavy drums, no electric guitar used in any form of or distorted fashion. Clean guitars, but the entire, and those are rare as well. The entirety of it is being done is produced through acoustic instruments.
Yeah.
And the music is what?
It's very tense
and sad.
Yeah.
That's a sad potato. No, for real, it's like, damn. Yeah, it's very, very, very intense, musically speaking, but also extremely sad sounding. And it's one of those albums that, damn, when I listened to it for the first time, it hit me hard, man. Because I knew, because I was already a fan of the band, and I have listened to some of the tracks from that album. But, god damn it, once you listen to it from start to finish, the flow of the music, the collection of songs are part of the album itself.
Yeah.
A good example of what truly means when it comes to making an album. Is the collection of songs are proper, man. None of them feels out of place, and the flow, emotionally speaking, from start to finish, is like, damn. The album ends and like, damn.
Yeah. No, it is excellent indeed. And the composer for, I don't know exactly the name. I don't know the musicians on a name by name basis, but the compositions, both looking at independent songs and the scope of full albums by Green Carnation, is some of the best.
Yes.
Actually, and even the whole thing with that particular album that I mentioned, that is 1 hour a single song. For you now, just kind of derailing a little bit, as a composer yourself, how do you feel about the challenge that it is to actually make something that is sensical, like a 1 hour long song?
First and foremost, they beat me. Because when I before discovering that track, I always wondered, is it possible to write a super long song? I was stupid, man. I was a kid. But I always thought, like, damn, am I? Because at that point I was already acquainted with songs like "Hallowed by Thy Name" by Iron Maiden. So it meant something strong, right? I think it's close to 9.
Not yet Echoes.
Yeah, also Echoes as well. So I was already very familiar with long songs, but at that point I realized that most of those big ass tracks were always topping at 20 minutes. And I thought, there is a reason for it. There has to be a reason. Yeah. Because the only song that I knew by at that point that was longer than 20 minutes was "Thick as a Brick" by Jethro Tull, but it's divided into two songs, but it's due to the limitations of vinyl, right? So it counts as a 20-minute track, as two 20-minute songs.
It is.
Because in reality there are 2 songs, but played together, right? And then I discovered this. This is, man, this is kicking Jethro Tull in the ass. It's way too long.
Yeah.
I want to listen to it. And of course, when I listen to it, like, wow, damn, that was tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
Not just to listen to it, but also coming back to the question from the composer perspective. I was like, damn, the vision, man. Writing the motifs, the musical motifs, at that in a way that makes sense, that allows the song not only to progress in time, but also to develop and create a sense of continuity, but also a clear sense of understanding of which section of the track you are. And when they call back some of those cues later on, musical cues, like, oof, a genius, man.
Yeah.
No, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. So yeah, that album is fantastic. It's a masterpiece. It's a very tough cookie to crumble, but
yeah.
But damn,
it's worth it. It's
not because it's a difficult song to listen to. It's actually intense. It's very much draining, emotional speaking. It's artistic.
Yeah.
So it really needs you to be in that mood. So yeah, great band. It's one of my favorites. It's a huge influence on me as a musician. And also, yeah, but I think my favorite track from them is the one with the numbers from Acoustic Verses.
As I ran down the street, all the faces appeared to me.
So sad, man.
It is interesting, that pick, because it's, well, I won't say that it's ultra different from, because they have quite a lot of range. So it's even hard to pinpoint what is different from what. But it's not necessarily a song that I would use to define them.
No, because it's not their sound, necessarily speaking. The thing is that I happen to have a particular affinity to that album, and also because of how emotional it is. That track is a beautiful display, because also at that time, when I discovered that song, I also wonder how possible could it be for you to write a long progressive rock song with an acoustic ensemble. Let's say, wow, it's possible, because it's difficult to do, because how many textures can you produce out of acoustic instruments? It's the sound of acoustic guitars, of course. Violins and stuff is a completely different beast. But acoustic guitars are way more limited in the scope of texture. They do it.
They do it.
Out of the beautiful composition. The composition is incredibly beautiful. So yeah, it hits you hard. It's a very sad sounding song that once it's over, you're like, yeah, I need to watch some cartoons or something, because
you should elevate a little bit the spirits.
It's like, damn.
Yeah.